Yo. So just thought I'd do a quick one. Um, this one I just want to quickly discuss money. This is definitely something that if I'm around, I'll probably sit down and have a chat to you about. So first of all, as it stands, I'm not wealthy by absolute measures, but obviously, if you live in a first world or developed world nation, you're wealthy. Even the poorest people, I think, in Australia, comparatively to some of the levels of poverty in the world, are wealthy. But more than that, I just wanted to talk about like the attitudes that you can find from different people regarding money. I think that there's a kind of common attitude amongst people that don't have a lot of money, and you get the standard like money doesn't buy you happiness, which is true. You can't buy happiness, and if you're depressed and rich, you're not going to be happy. If you're poor and happy, doesn't matter how much money you have. But money definitely affords you certain opportunities in the world that we live in. This world built on capitalism, built on the market. Wealth affords you opportunities that, you know, can be very hard or impossible to achieve without it. So yeah, in terms of the attitude towards money, you have to kind of find a balance, I think, between obviously you don't want to be beholden to the god of money, and people that just see dollar signs and only concern themselves with wealth and accruing wealth and earning money and spending money. I think that that's a really hollow life. But in the same way, I don't think necessarily that to be spiritually sound or to be a well-rounded person, I don't think that you need to eschew the pursuit of wealth. And that is a balance. It's finding that balance of not having the attitude that, if you're wealthy, rich people are bad. I don't buy that. There's bad people everywhere. There's good people everywhere. And it's not necessarily a bad thing to try to accrue wealth. But I think it becomes damaging if that is your only goal in life. And the best combination would be if you can accrue wealth in your life by helping the world and by helping people. So like growing up for me personally, I've wanted to be wealthy, and I've read books and done courses and tried to find opportunities and stuff, and I put myself into so far an okay position in life. And wealth is not the only way to measure a person, but it can be like a yardstick. But having said that, trying to think of the actual point I'm trying to make. Well, I think what I'm really trying to share with you is that don't buy into, I think, the propaganda that you can get from people that, money is bad. It's just a tool like anything else. It's like saying knives are bad. Knives aren't bad. People that use them in bad ways are bad. And it's the same with something like money. Money isn't bad. The pursuit of money isn't bad. But it's how you pursue it, and it's how you use it. I think that's what you need to concern yourself with. So you don't have to be wealthy. You don't have to care about money, for sure. But I would advise not to buy into the two extremes of money is the only important thing in the world, or if money is the root of all evil. Um, yeah, I think that's my general point here. Try to find a healthy balance between those two. You don't have to totally buy into the system to work within the system. And I think capitalism in itself is one of the best systems we've had so far. I think that it's very far away from the ideal system for people and people living in the world, for sure. And you know totally unrestricted free markets don't seem to have done fantastic things for the world across the board. Um, but also, I prefer to live in the world that we live in now than a feudal system, or living under an absolute monarchy, or a communist system. Um, so yeah, you have to find your own way and your own relationship with money. But I would definitely just say, don't buy into the propaganda of either side. Find your own relationship with it, and understand that, like everything else, it's just a tool, and the important thing is how you use it. Um, and that's what you need to do. You should use it. Don't let it use you, and don't let it consume you. Okay.